Hey, welcome back to Wired In Daily. Hey, it's been a busy past couple weeks, this past month, and I'm just sorry that I'm not being consistent with this content, but I'm doing my best now from this day forward to give y'all content, video, the things y'all subscribe for. You know what I'm saying? Talking about relationships, talking about current events, everything, anything and everything. First I want to say Um, happy belated July 4th to everybody. I hope everybody had a good time with family, with friends, with your significant other. And hey, if you the side girl and you didn't enjoy that time with the fourth with him, I'm just letting you know that you are the side girl, right? It obviously this is a was a, that was a special time with family and fireworks and make a romantic memory, and you wasn't thought about. So that should show you what's your position. You should play your position. All right. Let's get to it, man. First I want to just say to everybody that's watching this, man, if you're looking for a genuine relationship, the first impression is the last impression. So when you go out on that date, make sure you tighten it up. You look good, you smell good. You know what I'm saying? Because your first impression is the last impression. Don't be coming there dusty. Don't be having your mouth all nasty, stuff in your teeth. Make sure you come looking presentable when you go on a date. When he going to pick you up. If she going to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Because the man may not have a car. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let's get to it. Love versus lust. Can you tell the difference? A lot of people in the culture always correlate love and lust like it's the same. And I believe love and lust is way different, right? I think love is selfish and then love is unselfish, meaning it's always thinking about somebody else's best interest. And sometimes, most times, love is sacrifice. Like sometimes you may not get what you want, but you doing it to put another person in a better position or make them feel better and deny yourself, even though you may have desires and things that you want, but you put your desires on the shelf for the benefit of others, right? Lust. Lust don't care about the interests of others at all. Whatever I feel, whatever I feel like I deserve, that's what's gonna happen. That's why, let's give you an example for that. Like a girl say, I don't want to do it. I don't want to have sex. But that dude so horny, he's so lustful. He like, all right, man, whatever, man, get out my house. Clearly, you could tell that he just wanted. He don't care about you. He just want the physical thing that you can provide. He don't care if you sick. He don't care if you don't feel like doing it. He don't care if you uncomfortable. He don't care about none of that. He like, I want this feeling fulfilled, and if you're not gonna fulfill it, you can get out my house. That's clearly lust. Some people can suppress that lust, but some men outright tell you like, "Hey, I just want to hit." And some of y'all girls are still give that man a chance and then mad about the end result of being in a situationship when clearly he just told you what it was and you still catch feelings from it. That's another topic, but love is selfless and lust is selfish. And sometimes lust can even creep up in your relationship. So I'm talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Sometimes the wife can be sick. Sometimes the girl could be sick and the man be so horny, he like, I don't care about all that. I want to have sex. Because that's the only thing man really be caring about, right? Even if a man truly is in love with his woman, he still wants sex. And sometimes lust can creep in and be like, hey, I know you don't feel like it. I know you going through a dark time. I know you're not in the right headspace, but I want this. Sometimes we don't know it, but sometimes it creep up like that. But love is the opposite of that. Hey, I know you're going through a rough time. I know you're going through a grieving time. I know you're mentally you're not there. You know, I'm gonna put my desires aside and I'm gonna love you from a different angle. I'm gonna love you from a different way. I'm gonna appreciate you. Matter of fact, it's not even about the sex. I'm gonna walk through with you, whatever you're going through. And if it comes up, sex comes up out of that, then it come. But it's no stress on it. A lot of women say a lot of men put stress on sex even in the relationship. And I think sometimes as men we could be consumed by our desires and lust. So lust can be intentional and sometimes lust can be unintentional. All right? But I think I answered that question. We're gonna go on to the next question. Does chemistry matter more than character? And this the problem what I have with females. There's nothing wrong with chemistry. There's nothing wrong when y'all, vibing. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you look for a vibe and chemistry to be the end all be all in your relationship, it will fail. Because you can have chemistry with somebody, but it doesn't mean that that person has the character to be in a genuine relationship that can lead to marriage and to lead to, a legacy of having kids and so on. Chemistry is not the end all be all in a successful relationship. Matter of fact, a person of character and y'all are into different things can last longer than somebody that's in chemistry and don't and lack character. Because first of all, if a person don't have a moral or don't have a truth in them and they do whatever that pleases them, right? And bend the truth and lie and cheat and steal and do all that stuff. Man, how can you build with somebody that has no morals about life and where to go? How can your man lead if he don't have character? Character is one of the things where that's how we function in life. That's how we decipher what's good and what's evil, what's right and what's wrong. Should I cheat or should I stay faithful? Chemistry has nothing to do with character, right? You could be with a cheater and but y'all be have chemistry together. Chemistry is not the thing that's going to keep you grounded in your relationship. Chemistry is not the thing that's going to keep y'all faithful to each other years to come. A lot of women choose a vibe over a man of character. A lot of women choose a vibe over even a man that's telling them, "Hey, you shouldn't wear this. That's not a good look." A woman of character is not gonna do certain things. It's not gonna say certain things. Not gonna put herself in a position where it could defame her character. There's a lot of people in this world in this culture that got a chemistry with together, but it's not the thing that develops them as a person. You can have chemistry with these people, but they just dead people walking, meaning they don't have no spirit of life. Most importantly, they don't have spirit of God, but on a surface level, but no spirit of life or of a light that's influencing people. A lot of the rappers we listen to, a lot of the celebrities we listen to, a lot of influencers on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that, a lot of these people, we connect with them on a chemistry standpoint because that's how they got a following. Whatever you interested in, they are interested in. But it doesn't mean that that person that you are idolizing or that person that's an influencer, it doesn't mean they have a character. You feel me? And I think the reason why the dating world is what it is because we value chemistry, a vibe, a good time over quality character. That's why we could get in a relationship and say, I don't know what happened to him. We first started off good and he just changed. No, the dude been the same. You just didn't have the discernment to see past the chemistry and the vibe. See, us humans, we like a good time, a good ride. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the instant gratification. Character is not an instant gratification. Character, when you want to see somebody's character, that takes time. But we be so quick to have a good time and sleep with somebody, character gets thrown out the window. As long as a person is nice to me, that's okay. That's easy. That's why when a man brag about women and all this stuff, man, I tell him like, it's not hard to get women. All you gotta do is present yourself as a good time and a good vibe and appease to her insecurities and say a nice couple things to her or maybe take her out and you got her. It doesn't take that much. A lot of women, the reason a lot of women doesn't require a man of character. They require a man of a vibe, of a good time. A lot of women don't even know what a good man is. And if they find a man as that got a character or uphold himself a certain way, he lame. And they only want that type of dude when they in their 40s. After they've been ran through. Come on now. That's all I got today. Um, what y'all think? What are you into? Are you into a good time? Or are you looking for a woman of character? A man of character. It's so easy to get caught up in the looks and the vibe and the good time. And men do it too. Men do it too. You got men that complain about the hoes and complain about women this and women that, but they look for the good time in a woman. They ain't looking for no woman of character, but then complain about the culture of women. But you are attracted to, your lust is attracted to this woman of a good time, but you want a godly a godly woman, a reserved woman, a woman of God, and a good time of a woman. Man, come on, man. Women, men is not excused from it. Men do it all the time. Look at the athletes with all these models, these celebrities. They get caught up in the good look and the good time of a woman and totally disregarded the character, and then they reap the repercussions of child support, right? Man, everybody outside looking in clearly can see a woman that's out for his money, a woman that's out for status, and that dude because she got a BBL and she fun, he fall right into the trap and have a baby with her. Men do it too. Men don't care about women the character. And I see why some women be like, man, I want a man, but it seemed like the man is only attracted to hoes. And I want to say something to y'all women. Don't change up for boys to chasing these girls. Because that's what it is. Grown men with boy appetite chasing the girl with the BBLs. They chasing fool's gold. Don't get caught up in that rat race. Because a man that's truly looking for a woman of character, he gonna find you. And there's gonna be value in that because he gonna wanna hold you. He gonna wanna keep you. Relationships, even in our culture, on a broke level. Check this out. There's a reason why those men that's chasing those women with that good time, good vibe, they break up and do all that and they mingle around with each other, break up. The reason why is because there's no value in keeping them. Cause they just find one and then cheat on her with another. It's fool's gold. A rat race. And it goes back to the first question that I already answered. It's lust. It's not love. Most of those celebrities, whatever social status you are, whatever it is, the dating culture is the same. Everybody is pursuing relationship based off lust and how they feel. And character doesn't go how you feel. It's actually denying how you feel, looking deeper than the surface. Okay, why did he lie about this? Why does she lie about this? Why does she do this a certain way? Why did he do this a certain way? Nobody want to think deep today when it regards relationship. Everybody wants to have the instant gratification of a good time. And that's why the relationships are failing. That's why people cheating. There's no value in relationship because it's all a good time. It's all about sex, how he do this, how she do this, what it look like, what she look like, what he look like, how big it is, how big she is, what the mouth do. Man, come on, y'all already know it. I don't know why y'all sugarcoat it. But I'm gonna end the video on this, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your family about Wired In Daily. I just want to let y'all know, man, I'm greatly sorry, or I apologize for the lack of videos and content. But I'll make sure I keep it rolling. And
really, I'm chosen, I step in the building. You cannot stop me, I'm bored with the price. Walk in my calling, I stick with the Uzi. Talk about God, I stick with the sword. Many gon' call, then few get antsy. Baby, I'm glowing, I roll with the sun. I cannot